on this episode of Carnival Eats.
If you're gonna eat Gator, you do it right here in Florida.
Right where it's at. Soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside.
It's an egg roll with cheeseburger in it.
It's like fireworks.
This is the wow factor.
How you like them apples?
Welcome to Carnival Eats. I'm Noah Cap, and this is the Norfolk County Fair in Ontario. Celebrating 175 years makes this fair the oldest in the area. It's a huge part of the fall season here in the town of Simcoe, Ontario, where folks come from across the Southwest to celebrate. Our first dish is a harvest of fall flavors, so let's dig in. Like right now, let's go.
Mark is a restaurant owner and award winner. He's created the perfect dish for a fall carnival, the Thanksgiving Bowl.
I'm at the fair and I'm eating Thanksgiving in a bowl. You don't have to baste the turkey and all that.
Thanksgiving weekend, this is what it's all about. Turkey, stuffing, cornbread.
What drew you into this?
The flavors, taste, smell,
Basically everything.
everything.
You've made quite the impact.
We won Best Food Concession. Wonderful award to receive.
But it all starts with Thanksgiving in a bowl.
We're going to build the stew right from scratch.
Mark's homemade stew includes all the elements of a classic turkey dinner. He starts by sauteing carrot, celery, and onion in butter.
I'm adding chunk garlic, fresh rosemary, fresh thyme. I'm getting those Thanksgiving flavors going. That rosemary is just going to pop, and it's going to just penetrate everything.
Mark adds Norfolk County potato, parsnip, and sweet potato.
Every Thanksgiving staple.
Something special we do with our stew as well, dates and figs.
Dates and figs.
Dates and figs, those are in stuffing. And then turkey, cubed it. And the rest of the flavor is going to come from this turkey stock that we made from the bones. Get that to a light simmer, and we'll thicken that with a roux. It's flour and butter cooked together to make a paste. And there's our stew.
Next, we make the cranberry cornbread to top the stew.
Norfolk County is a huge producer of sweet corn, and we wanted to tie into that flavor with a cornbread. Start with your dry ingredients, your flour, cornmeal, salt, baking powder, and baking soda. Some sugar, because it's got a little sweet and savory going on.
Absolutely.
One of the other dry ingredients that's uncommon to this, cranberries. A little butter, buttermilk. I'm gonna get a little dirty now. You ready?
Yes.
So here we have our cornbread. Now just roll that out for me, please, Noah.
You got it.
And bring it out to about maybe 1/4 of an inch thickness.
Mark cuts the cornbread into discs before baking them at 400 degrees for 12 minutes.
Every part of Thanksgiving is right here, from the vegetables into the juicy, beautiful plump pieces of that turkey. And this is the wow factor. The sweetness that comes from the cornbread.
How do you like the cranberry in it?
Delicious. I'm trying to come up with the excuse that I can give my parents to explain why I'm not coming over for Thanksgiving this year, because I'm probably going to be at your house.
Perfect.
Oh, man. Cornbread, moist, gravy, just delicious. And they didn't skimp on the turkey.
It's so good. The potatoes, the turkey, it's delicious. I like everything, actually. It's creamy, hearty.
You get everything all at once.
You're just gonna order a bunch of these and bring them home and replace your meal with this?
Yeah?
You're off the hook for cooking this year.
Elliot's not afraid to fuse food. He's married the egg roll with the cheeseburger to create the cheeseburger egg roll.
How do you know so much about this?
I've already had it.
Yeah, this is my second time.
Everybody's having 2 orders of these.
2 orders at least.
Here comes the cheeseburger egg roll. Are you worried about the white with the sauce?
Yes.
Did you always have a passion for food?
Since I was a little boy, I'd always help my mom in the kitchen, won the home ec award in grade 8, and then from there, I just kept going.
You're the Elliot from the Home Ec Award?
Yes, I am, in the flesh.
Holy moly.
First, we gotta cook off the beef. Ground chuck, same thing that you use for a burger. So here, this is our little secret seasoning. So we got granulated garlic in there, paprika, rosemary, cumin, onion powder. This might be the secret of why people keep coming. So you don't wanna overcook it.
So we're feeling good about this batch.
Oh, yes. So get our hands dirty and roll these egg rolls. First, take the egg roll wrapper. We have a little water in here. Put it all over the edges.
Paint the corners.
Yes.
Then I take a little bit of that delicious ground beef.
Yep. We have some mozzarella and cheddar.
Double cheese blend.
Fold it over here like that.
Up and over.
And you want to tuck your corners in. And we just roll that over like that.
The egg rolls are fried at 325 degrees for 4 minutes.
We're gonna cut them open.
Before these bad boys are ready to serve, Elliot prepares his signature bacon ranch sauce. It starts with classic ranch, combined with smoked bacon, mesquite barbecue sauce, and apple butter.
Drizzle that on top, put some romaine lettuce, a little tomato, just like a burger.
The final step, dusted onions.
That is delicious. You get that beautifully cooked, juicy ground beef, melted cheese. It's small enough that it allows that egg roll wrapper to really shine inside this crispy little package. And the pop from that mesquite barbecue gives you a bit of a smoky taste. If you're gonna remix the cheeseburger, this is the way to do it.
Create a safety net under here, just in case.
Delicious.
The good meat, the crunchy onions. Can't go wrong with tomatoes, the yummy sauce.
That is good. It's got a little extra crunchiness to it. You don't get that with burgers.
This romantic moment brought to you by Carnival Eats.
Coming up,
Apples, ice cream, ale. What's not to like?
Best day ever.
Welcome back to the Norfolk County Fair. Now, the county's agricultural traditions are evident everywhere, but it's the cutting-edge food that keeps the crowds coming back for more.
it's harvest time, and Elliot is featuring local ingredients in his top-selling dessert, ale and apple fritter.
You clearly have made the right choice.
Apples, ice cream, ale. What's not to like?
How you like them apples?
What do you look for in a good apple fritter?
Apples.
Round number 2. This is an apple fritter, but with a beer batter.
Yes, it is. The first step is to core it.
I'll try this guy here.
Okay.
How does it work?
Put it right around the stem, straight down. Pull it right out. That releases it.
Look at that! The worst part of the apple, gone. Sorry, I'll clean that up.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
Elliot uses juicy Macintosh apples for a flavor that's tart and sweet.
We're making the beer batter. So in here we have some flour and baking powder, and then we're just gonna whisk in the beer here.
It is fizzy. It's those bubbles. Does that change the batter?
It'll make it more fluffy.
Elliot coats the apple in flour before dipping it in the batter and frying it for 4 minutes at 325 degrees.
We want to toss our apples into the cinnamon sugar. Put a little bit of ice cream on top.
Oh,
Caramel sauce is what we finish that with.
oh yeah. There are not words to describe how simply wonderful that is. It's a fritter, meets an apple pie, meets my mouth. I need a minute. Take them with me. Oh, what are you tasting?
Awesomeness. Oh, cinnamon. Moist, soft apples.
I need some more. The sugar and the cinnamon and the caramel. Best combination with apples.
Right where it's at. Soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Best day ever.
This is living the life.
Don't get too excited, though.
Roger is known for his poutine, a delicious French-Canadian combo of fries, cheese curds, and gravy. This year, he's giving it a twist. Beginning with the delicious Indian flavors of butter chicken and adding bacon, he's created butter bacon poutine.
We make an hour drive here just so I can have the fairground food.
So what drew you into this?
I like poutine, and this is something different.
Poutine. So Canadian.
Very.
Indian food. Haven't seen that hybrid before.
We are multicultural. I know they're butter chicken.
Okay.
So if you added on a poutine with cheese, heaven.
Was your family in the business?
My family had a restaurant back when I was about 7 years old. And started out from there, cooking French fries in the kitchen.
And that explains the poutine base.
It was written in my roots.
Is your nickname Mr. Flavor?
Papa Poutine.
Wow. Papa Poutine? The sauce that we're making is basically the sauce that would go on butter chicken.
Correct.
To make the sauce, Roger combines 14 ingredients, including butter, tomatoes, and cream, and spices like cumin, coriander, garam masala, and cayenne pepper.
We're gonna give it a good mix.
Oh, it smells good already.
Oh, it's amazing.
Have you ever taken a chip and just dragged it through there and eaten it?
All the time.
He cooks the sauce in a crock pot for hours to concentrate the flavors.
Next assignment, which is
cooking the fries.
To get a fry that's perfectly crisp, Roger starts with fresh local potatoes and fries them twice for exactly 2.5 minutes each time.
The next step, correct me if I'm wrong, Papa Poutine, would be to build these and then aggressively eat them.
Build them high. Get your real bacon, big scoop of it. Next, we put on our Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese.
Oh, it's gonna get messy.
What good is poutine without a little mess?
I'm not the one who has to clean it up. We can get as messy as you want.
Now the sauce.
Roger.
Not done yet. Grab your scallions.
Oh, butter, bacon, poutine. A collage of flavors, from the warmth and tingle of the spices and the garlic, the cumin, to the creaminess and the richness that comes from the half and half cream. When you think it couldn't get any better, that cherry on the sundae, the smoky, crispy bacon. Everything's butter with bacon poutine.
The flavors, spices, and all the onions on top just make it.
It's so good. You can taste the butter, you can taste the bacon, the cheese, and the fries. It's love. Yeah.
It's love.
Explodes the taste buds. I'm not sure what I'm enjoying more here, this poutine or the friendship that you and I are creating.
Now you have to share with me, because that's what friends do. Coming up, it's crunchy, it's delicious.
A little bit like a frog leg.
Best Gator ever had.
Welcome back. This is Carnival Eats, and this is the Columbia County Fair in Lake City, Florida. Known as the Gateway to Florida, this county's also known for its abundant wildlife and historical buildings. This annual event is one of the last fairs of the season, which means it's time for our vendors to pull out all the stops, starting with this Florida favorite.
Trish travels from state to state, serving all kinds of southern favorites. She's best known for a homegrown specialty, Gator nuggets with swamp sauce.
You went with the Gator.
We're in Florida. That seems natural, doesn't it?
I only came here because this is what I wanted.
You think it has a taste all its own?
Yeah, it's Gator. You've got regulars.
They come to the window when we open up. We've been waiting all year for you guys.
So what makes your Gator different?
We get ours from the farm. Low fat, high protein. One of the healthiest meats out there.
How can I help? Trish.
Secrets in the breading. This is the corn flour. We have our seasoning, which we will apply into the corn flour.
We add seasoned breadcrumbs, cayenne pepper, black pepper, and chili powder.
You're just gonna churn it up, yes.
All right, just churn it up.
Just churn it up.
What do we do now?
We cook some Gator. Yeah.
The tail meat is breaded and deep fried at 350 degrees for 90 seconds.
We're gonna make the swamp sauce. It's got a lot of ketchup, hot sauce, a little bit of mayonnaise, a spicy mustard, the horseradish.
I'm a big fan of horseradish.
Me too, I love horseradish.
It looks kind of like cocktail sauce.
It's a glorified cocktail sauce. Eat them.
That is how you serve Gator. It's got the plump, juicy white meat of chicken, but a bit of the flakiness of fish. The breading and the sauce are no question what makes this dish such a success for you. That breading has a little bit of like a warmth, a little bit of a tingle. It's crunchy, it's delicious.
Swamp sauce?
It's nice because you get a little bit of the horseradish. We came, we saw, we witnessed a Gator attack! Gets him every time.
Took 10 years off my life.
The breading is really good. It's kind of spicy, has a unique texture.
It's got a consistency of chicken, but it's a little bit like a frog leg. The sauce is really good. I like the horseradish.
Oh, man, it's tender. The breading is perfect. Best Gator ever had.
Joey traveled the competitive barbecue circuit for years. Now, he's sharing his award-winning recipes with fairgoers. Today, he's serving up this fair's #1 bestseller. It's his Hog on a Log.
You went with a hog on a log.
It smelled amazing.
I've been eating it for years and years and years and years, and I gotta have it every time.
You don't have a hog on a log, your day's not complete.
You did not enjoy the fair.
You clearly are a barbecue-tician.
I started cooking competition about 15 years ago.
got to where I'm pretty good at it.
The secret to this dish? The two-step flavor explosion. First, we make a glaze with commercial steak sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and cola.
Why are we adding cola?
That gives it a little bit of a sweetness.
You got the tang, you've got the salt, you've got the sweet rolled into one.
That's right.
Then there's Joey's personal seasoning blend, made of salt, sage, white and brown sugar, and cayenne pepper.
This will be the best seasoning you've ever had.
The seasoning is the key to your success.
That's true. Now we take the cubed up pork loin, dump that on the grill, put seasoning on it.
Are you done with the seasoning?
No, I'll season it every time I flip it.
It's gonna be packed full of flavor.
Joey hits the pork with his homemade glaze.
I hit it again with Buttman's seasoning. Then it kind of caramelizes that meat.
Then he adds more seasoning, more glaze, and repeats until delicious.
This will melt in your mouth.
Joey closes the barbecue for a few minutes to let the smoky flavors seep in. Then, the pork loin is ready to be skewered and topped with scallions.
That's a hot, fresh order of hog on a log.
Oh, it is so soft and tender. But the highlight is the seasoning and that marinade. You get the sweetness from the cola, the saltiness from the steak sauce. All of the sugar and all of that flavor has created a crispy shell on the outside. It's a sweet, smooth waterfall of goodness. Notice how I haven't offered you a piece?
I noticed that.
How does this compare to the 15 years you've been doing this?
Tastes exactly the same.
Wow, it's very tender, flavored just right with the seasoning.
Don't be jealous.
Too late.
I can't stop eating.
No, we've all noticed. I'm standing here empty-handed.
You want to taste the piece?
Don't give me a pity bite.
I don't want to give it to you. Just trying to be nice.
It's too late. Coming up, 2 corn dogs in this order, the Angel and Devil dog. Florida at the Columbia County Fair. Now, whether you're craving sweet or salty, this next dish satisfies all your desires.
Russ of Buttman's Barbecue has a double dose of deliciousness waiting to meet your mouth. Whether you're naughty or nice, you'll behave for the Angel and Devil dogs.
I like the savory, I like the sweet.
I like spicy stuff. She likes sweet stuff.
You have to pick one to start with.
But close my eyes.
Let fate decide.
Yes, I will.
Now, I'm to understand there are 2 corn dogs in this order.
Absolutely,
And
yes.
each one is prepared differently.
You got your devil dust and your angel drippings.
Now, I want to talk to you about these sausages.
Necessity is the mother of invention. We run out of hot dogs one day, and we said, wonder what a sausage dipped in corn dog batter and deep fried would taste like. Well, it was wonderful. Don't take my word for it.
I won't. I'll take my mouth's word.
There you go.
Russ uses a smoked pork sausage from a local producer right here in Lake City.
What is the first step to make our Angel and Devil dogs?
Corn dog batter.
Corn dog batter is made with cornmeal, flour, salt, sugar, eggs, and milk.
We're gonna dip it, flip it, and drop it down.
The dogs are fried at 350 degrees for 3 to 5 minutes.
So we're starting with the devil, with the heat. This is that coating that we're gonna cover that devil dog.
Absolutely.
To make his spicy devil dust, Russ combines salt, paprika, brown sugar, white sugar, and garlic powder.
Stir it up. You're gonna devil dust it. And the heat makes that coating just stick and seep right into the corn dog batter.
Now we have to make our Angel drippings, which are what we're gonna coat the Angel dog in.
Correct. Confectioner's sugar, take a little bit of maple syrup, put some whole milk in it. And we're gonna whisk that up, and we're fixing to go baptize this angel.
We're basically gonna submerge the entire dog. This is like a glaze.
I think you're ready.
Angel
and the devil.
I'm going Angel first. Smoky, flavor-packed sausage. That sugary coating, it is rich, it is thick, it is creamy. I haven't even hit the spicy side yet. Hello. There should be fire coming out. Spicy, tingly, flavorful. Whether you want the heat of the devil or the sweet of an angel. I actually don't think there's a wrong choice. You went with the Angel.
This has got a real Saturday morning breakfast feel, syrupy.
And what are you tasting?
Heaven.
What about the spicy dog?
It's definitely the devil. This thing's hot. Oh, yeah. Nice crispy exterior.
Why don't we switch them?
Yeah.
And I'll give you those ones. Ah, I got them both! What a day.
From saucy to sweet and deep fried to barbecue.
Thanks for sticking around. See you next time on Carnival Eats.